So good morning. I wanted to show me in the raw, just waking up, no makeup, because that's how I feel most of the time, just raw. And I want to explain to you about Queens of the Underworld. It started as a project trying to figure myself out, and I wanted to know why I kept repeating certain patterns. And at first I had to get clean. So I was in Narcotics Anonymous, and that really set the foundation for me to have values and goals and not live like a wild animal anymore. But then I realized I needed something more, so I started going to therapy. And as I started learning more about myself, I started noticing that I keep repeating certain patterns, and patterns of needing to be validated. And yeah, I've been through a really rough road with that, wanting to fill the void, right? So I didn't have drugs anymore. So then I would use men, or I would use attention, and I would use shopping or other things. So then I started therapy, still working in the sex industry, and not being fulfilled by it anymore. I didn't have the drugs to, just be Peanut or a different, whatever name I was using at the time. So I was in the sex industry just raw, right? Just raw, having to really look around me and discern every situation and be triggered. And that's why Queens of the Underworld came about. I was looking around and I was like, why do I keep repeating these patterns? Why do I keep putting myself in this situation when it doesn't fulfill me anymore? And it started out great. I was really excited, and I was like, I can do this. I know the sex industry like the back of my hand. I can help a lot of people. The more research that I'm doing, the more overwhelming it is. And so I have a couple girls, thank God, that believe in me and that know that my passion and my heart is in it. But I want to tell you that being a leader, or I guess being a leader is very, very difficult. I have to manage my own emotions. I have to manage my own emotions so I can help the girls that look up to me. And that's very difficult also because of my adverse childhood experiences. So it's a work in progress. My direction was at first just to have a photo show, an art show, just portraying the girls, and then it's getting deeper, and the more research that I do, the bigger this project gets, and it gets to be overwhelming. And I just wanted to tell you guys that I'm still doing it. It's just the process, not only is the artistic process difficult and it takes time, but also my process, the more I learn about statistics, and the more I learn about psychology, and the more I learn about just everything to do with sex work or the triggers or anything, the more it affects me too. So then I have to retract and take some time to heal myself. The workshop was nice. It was a nice bonding experience. It was my first time ever doing anything like that. So of course, as time goes by, it'll get better, and I'll be able to learn more about time management and, programs and all these things. But I just want to say thank you to people that believe in me. I'm not giving up. Jill and Delita and Camilo and De Jour, people that are doing what I want to do, I really look up to you guys. And I just watch my mentors. And even though you may not know that you're my mentors, you are. Like I was telling my girlfriend the other day, I've purposely sought out people, Dharma Devi and Narayan, who are ever so patient with me. I've purposely sought out people, mentors, that I want to aspire to be like. I want to grab something from each of you. I didn't have parents growing up, so I've made it a point at 42 years old just to take a little bit of what you guys have. And you guys are helping me tremendously. And when I retract, it's because I'm overwhelmed. So Queens of the Underworld is still going on. I'm doing research. I'm going to centers and foundations and taking classes and just figuring out exactly what do I want to teach? What do I want You know, what do I want to say?